Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel G8247. Wherever you are around the globe, this is a global news. This is not just for my Ghanaian audience, not just for my political party NDC members. No, this is a global news. Breaking news: Supreme Leader of Iran dead. The Supreme Leader of Iran has been killed by US-led forces. US-led forces together with Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, Supreme Leader of Iran. For those of you who are not familiar with the Iranian system, Iran have a deputy president, vice president. They have a president. They have supreme leader. The Iranian supreme leader is supreme. US did not kill Iranian president. US did not kill Iranian prime minister or vice president. US led attack on Iran, killed, in fact, targeted and killed the supreme leader of Iran. This is the breaking news, and it's serious. There are many issues, there are many reasons, there are many factors. There are serious issues that are going to come up from now onwards. Number one is fuel prices. Global fuel prices, petrol and other fuel prices are going to shoot up. You see, the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, for months, the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali, has been monitored for months by the US CIA. He's been monitored for months. And when full details were gotten about him, those details were very confidential. Confidential intelligence informations were released by the US to Israel, indicating where he will be, at what time, and doing what. On Saturday, that was yesterday, according to US-led intelligence, Israel was informed that the supreme leader had a meeting to attend on a Saturday. Senior Iranian officials in Tehran were having a serious meeting in Tehran. And that information was delivered confidentially to Israel. Israeli intelligence separately verified the leadership compound where the meeting is going to be taking place, where top defense officials were expected to convene. The US and Israel then moved up a planned strike. They now move up a planned strike to seize the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right there on your screen, there he is, found under the debris. The US dropped epic footage of President Trump's decisive strikes on Iran. Precision, power, total dominance. Khamenei is gone. Dozens of regime leaders wiped out in this attack. It's not just him. This is what strength looks like. The strongest military on earth just reminded the world who is in charge. You can feel the pride of America in this attack. You see, it is not the attack that will have effect only on US. This is an attack that will have a serious effect and implications on the whole world. As we speak, Iran just closed the Strait of Hormuz. Iran, they've shut down the Strait of Hormuz. Where is the Strait of Hormuz? It is the sea, the part of the sea where every ship that carries fuel from the Gulf of Guinea, from that area. Of course, we know the Saudis, the Gulf of Guinea. 90% of the world's fuel comes through the Gulf of Guinea. The Hormuz is where all the ships, they load the fuel and they pass it through to Europe, to Africa, to America, to wherever. And it be shut down by Iran because they are in control. It is in their territory. Oil prices will skyrocket to $100 plus on from tomorrow. Oh yes, no limit. Listen, this, if you are lucky enough and you have enough, if you have enough reserves for that can keep your nation running for the next month, thank your God. Ladies and gentlemen, as we speak, listen to this. This is not gold. This is not silver. This is something much more important to the world. This fuel, this petrol and gas, these are things that are needed by every nation, every country. It affects even the lowest person, the poorest of the poorest. Gold is bought by the rich. And in terms of fuel, everyone needs it. Because the fuel price affects the market price of food items. The world of anti-inflation and anti-currency devaluation asset is vast and it's far from limited to gold and silver. Right now as we speak, the world is going to be feeling this from tomorrow. Of course, precious metals are excellent long-term bulwarks against the coming wave of negative real interest rate and inflation. But in terms of the effect, it's going to have massive effect on every nation. My worry right now is my beloved nation Ghana, as we try to start the rebuilding of our nation Ghana. As the government tried to rebuild a robust economy in Ghana, as fuel prices have become very low now in a very long time for the Ghanaian people, and Ghanaians are happy, the opposition, they are just about to jump on the issue. Ladies and gentlemen, you see all these ships you are seeing on your screen, they have to go navigate through the Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz, and it be shut down. Fuel prices are going to be soaring up. Listen, this strike was timed to hit the supreme leader. US and Israeli forces timed their opening salvo to coincide with a meeting the supreme leader was holding with his top 8, according to the report. The question I want to ask is, even as they are taking this to this extreme, and the attacks are affecting UAE, Bahrain, and other countries, because Iran is also retaliating by attacking US allies around the region. The question I want to ask is, has these leaders sat back and calculate the effect on the world economy? I am not here to play any side. It's too huge and too big for me. I thank God for the country I'm residing in, Malaysia, that is at peace with the world. I thank God for it. My concern is the ordinary people that are going to be feeling the heat. But I thank God for this country. No matter what, every single day I wake up, I always thank God and bless this nation. We understand the supreme leader is not just the only one hit. Even his daughter and a granddaughter, grandchild, have also been killed, according to Iranian state media. There is still no official confirmation yet, but Donald Trump has already announced the demise of the supreme leader. Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz at least for now, forever. We Ghanaians, my people in Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, and the government of Ghana, at the time that we were celebrating the successes of the current government, another tragic event, another disaster has just hit. I pray and hope that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his ministers will find a way out around this, so that the heat of the moment will not affect the economy of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a breaking news that I have for you this hour. I have not spoken about the state of the nation of the president of Ghana yet. I'll be doing that. But hey guys, it is what it is. GH247 News. My name is Salom. I'll be back and I'll see you guys on the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.